Hello and welcome back to What My name is Beast, so today we're back with IroSekai again for fucking once. Yeah, sorry about the long hiatus. It was just very unfortunate timing. Like first I'm constantly having trouble with like sleep deprivation due to my back just being a bitch. And then the moment it got even just slightly better, I suddenly get an infected ear, which so you may be wondering, hey, if the infected ear was such an issue, why did you still record the coast? Well, there's a difference between recording on your own and recording with other people. Like, it is far easier to get, like, invested into a recording and, you know, all that jazz when there's other people there as well. While when you're on your own, you yourself have to be the sole source of energy, quote unquote. Also, before you even ask, this side is gonna be a bit lame today because I'm trying to do that intentionally. I don't know why, but the entire day my shoulder has been hurting like a bitch, and I don't know why. Like, technically my wrist as well, but it's mainly the shoulder. I don't know why, and even just doing something like this just feels uncomfortable. So, yeah, and just adjusting the way I sit like that actually hurt. So yeah, I'm gonna try to touch that as little as humanly possible. Like move that as little as humanly possible during the recording. Anyways, I hope the fucking flashback happens soon so I can drop this fucking route like it's hot. We all place our hands together at Suzu's queue. Forming a circle, we sit and eat our lunch. Really are thoughtful meal. Sorry about that.
So?
Yeah. I'm surprised that you prepared lunchboxes in advance, and enough for all of us to boot.
だって何を作るにしても最初の1時間でみんながお腹いっぱいになるようなお昼を作るなんて花から無理だろってわかるもの。
The cake that we baked together became our dessert instead. It's great. God, this actually looks great. Couldn't ask for a more perfect lunch course.
僕も弁当作るの手伝ったよ。
Oh, did you?
僕は何も教えてあげたりなんかできないから、だからこれくらいはできればって。
初めて包丁持ったって言ってたけど、でもね、すごく器用なの、一ノ瀬くんって。
Oh, is that right? As we discuss this newfound information about Ayamu, we continue eating our food. Tsukasa, however, still seems a bit upset. She picks and pecks at her lunch, taking small bites. I do feel a bit sorry for her. I've heard for her to put so much time and effort into preparing a lecture on something that she was enthusiastic about, only to meet instant rejection. I think I should say something to cheer her up.
司。
Strange enough, though, Kyo calls out to her the moment that thought crosses my mind.
はい。なんでしょう。
Tsukasa replies sheepishly, stuttering her words.
ごめんなさいです。私、また何かおかしなことしましたでしょうか。ごめんなさい。ごめんね。はい、そうなのです。ごめんなさいなのです。これからはちゃんと空気の読める子に胸板中心ですくすく育て。さっきはごめんね。ちょっと私熱くなっちゃってたの。リア充爆発計画なの。爆発ですか？そうだよ。だから言い過ぎたかもしれないの。ごめんなさい。
Tsukasa merely stares at her in disbelief, eyes flickering.
司、 私のこと許してくれる？それともごめんなさいは手遅れ？そんなことないのです。私は敷島さんと仲良くしたいです。そう。
Kyo heaves a sigh of relief.
よかった。
Tsukasa smiles a bit bashfully. Although extremely faint, Kyo too breaks into a warm smile.
よかったです。
Those of us who had been watching their interaction with bated breath can now also heave a sigh of relief.
お友達と喧嘩して仲直り。
Oh, also, I'm currently like playing Baldur's Gate 3 again, and I don't know where it came from, but I apparently before going into the Auntie Ethel fight just got like a permanent bane on my main character, which that's mean, but at the same time it literally just did not inhibit his fighting capabilities somehow. Like he probably would have made him absolutely suck ass if I had actually left him as a fighter, because for some reason even when he wasn't using Great Weapon Master, he only had like a 60% chance to hit, which is garbage. Now he's just a monk, and it's like not only has he more attacks to throw out, he also just has better hit chances and deals more damage. Turns out if you have like a shit ton of effects that deal damage per hit and you hit a lot, you deal a lot of damage. So anyways, about to head to the mountain path to, you know, annihilate a crash. I don't know where that... Don't grab that if you're gonna have to put it back where it was afterwards. I'm a dumbass.
これも学園生活の伝統行事？お友達。
Tsukasa throws her hands in the air and into the air in exhilaration.
私たちお友達なのですか？違うの？そんな、違います。全然違わないと思います。
Tsukasa's eyes spark with excitement.
きっとそうなのです。お友達なのです。私たち。
Kyo shoots me a sidelong glance, looking a bit embarrassed.
どうなの？お兄ちゃん。
About what?
こういうのも含めての学園生活の伝統行事？
I don't know if I'd use the word staple event, but it's definitely something everyone our age experiences, I think.
そう。
Kyo nods and reaches her chopsticks into the lunchbox.
おいしいな。
Seems she hadn't actually taken a bite of her food yet. She purposefully waited until she'd apologized to Tsukasa before doing so. You're a good girl, Kyo. Put his hand on her head and ruffle her pretty silverish colored hair. I'm proud of you for apologizing.
お兄ちゃんに褒められた。
Oh, also, since our Tori was announced, I am at this point determined to find some way or another of contacting Purplesoft and asking them if I'm allowed to play it while only playing one of the routes, because quite frankly I don't care about the game. I just need the teacher. Sorry. Might actually ask him about that. Like find a way to contact Purplesoft and like, hey yo, can I just play her route? Like that's it. Anyways. She smiles in the light.
嬉しい。
This meek innocent side of her is so awfully cute.
ご褒美は保健体育の実地訓練開始なの。
Well, she would be adorable if not for this side of her.
おっと。
Right as we're all beginning to finish our food, Suzu's cell phone begins to ring.
ちょっと失礼。
Suzu slightly distances herself from us and answers the call. She's just far enough away that we can't hear her voice. Well, what's up? Maybe it's something work related. Could be something urgent even. In which case, we'll need to depart
ご
immediately.
めんね。
Suzu returns, switching off her phone.
ちょっと休養ができた。少しの間、席を外すよ。
Is this work related?
ちょっとね。
I'll go with you. Let's come up. I don't know whether it's on this side or the other side, but either way, if it's urgent business, we can't afford to dawdle.
いやいや、その必要はないよ。私一人で十分間に合う。だけど、きょうちゃん、君はちょっとこっちに来てくれる？
I don't know why I did that. Like, you can see on this keyboard that I have which side is the one I use more as actual support. Like, here it's fucking pristine, nothing wrong. Whoops.
私
Didn't mean to do that. Oh, right. Also forgot to show something. Since I don't think I've shown that on recording yet. Mask of Truth Launch Edition. God, I kinda wanna fucking replay this. Even if it's just for the fucking challenge maps. I try to play it without just fucking grinding the hell out of it. I mean, I did grind, and even then, some of the fucking maps still kicked my ass. Like, what I could do is try to play it, but without the use of the turn back feature, and actively no longer using units that died in combat or something. But I feel like that would be a bit too punishing in the water domino. But yeah, also, in case you didn't notice, it included a pillow of Ururu and Sarana, which I cannot show because it's on the couch in the apartment that I plan to move in or move into. I probably should actually fucking finish my sentence. I'm a dumbass. Although maybe I have the fucking picture readily available here. Quick. Oh yeah, here I took pictures. First was Ururu, well, first was Sarana, now is Ururu. Also, I still adore this out of context Dango Heart art. Alright, you can't read it because it's mirrored. Shadow, you love Latinas? Logically, that piece of art came about soon after the Lythero Silver campaign video came out. Oh, I moved my shoulder in an inopportune way again. I need to stop.
そう、君だ。君が一緒じゃないといけない。そういうわけで、少しきょうちゃんを借りてくよ。すぐに戻るから。
Why are you taking Kyo with you? They'll be back shortly. What are they gonna do?
いいからいいから。時には質問なしに黙って言われた通りにしておけばいいんだって。
Don't exactly know if that's good advice.
それじゃあちょいと言ってくるね。
はい、いってらっしゃいです。
どんな感じか確かに楽しみ。
そうだね。
大丈夫です。敷島さんならきっと素敵だと思うのです。
What's going on? I watched as Kyo and Suzu leave through the doorway leading to the stairwell. So, am I the only one out of the loop here, or what? They all exchange knowing glances with one another. Oh, the school uniform is coming. Seriously, what is this? Around half an hour later. They're really taking their time. Already cut the cake for dessert so that we can all have a slice when Kyo and Suzu return, but they still remain to be seen. She said we had until around midday. Man, if we don't head out soon, we're gonna be caught by students coming in for extracurricular stuff. As I say that, however, my cell phone vibrates in my pocket. Suzu cocking my head quizzically as I read her name on the display. I hit answer and put the phone in my ear. What's up?
ちょっとドアを開けてくれる？
The door to the rooftop.
そうそう。今両手が塞がっててね。
How are you
開けられ
calling
ない
them?
んだ。
Her hands are occupied. Sure. No, don't just sure. She is calling you. She cannot call you without one hand free at least. Like, yeah, sure, she can, like, pinch it, but in order to, like, dial the number, put it there and pinch it, she still needs one hand. After ending the call, I stand up, walk over to the door, and grip the doorknob. I'm opening it now. Giving her the heads up, I turn and open the door. Huh? It wasn't Suzu standing behind the door, but Kyo.
どう？
Although she's wearing a school uniform, her expression is still just as blank and innocent as ever.
感想が聞きたいの。
Oh, I struggled to regain my composure. Her hands were full, huh? That irrelevant comment is all my rattled brain can produce.
違うよ。そうじゃないの。
She purses her lips, looking a bit miffed.
似合ってる？
She tilts her head to one
引
side.
きこもりに制服は不適当？
Nah, it looks fine on you.
やったー。
He smiles
こ
at
れ
me.
なら実地訓練もあり？
No matter how many times you ask, the answer's gonna be no. I rub her head, fully aware that the corners of my mouth have curved to a slight grin. You look very cute and adorable, Kyo.
本当？本当に可愛い？
Yeah.
くすぐったい。
Actually, come to think of it, I thought your uniform wasn't ready in time.
ギリギリ間に合ったみたい。さっき服屋さんから制服が届いたって夏目すずに連絡があったみたいなの。
Oh, so that's what that call was about.
そう。
Alright, where is she now, by the way?
先に帰ってるってお金を払いにお店に行ったの。
Oh, okay.
やっぱり思っていた通りに似合ってます。それに大きなお胸もいつもの服よりも目立ってすごいのです。
Suzu still looks bigger than her. Like, before I heard an argument like, hey, maybe it's just the kimono making her not look as big as she's supposed to be. Nah, she just straight up isn't as big as Suzu, despite the game telling us otherwise. Game's lying to us, how dare they?
触ってみる？
お触り OK なのですか？
女の子はお友達同士で触りっこするものなの。
そうなんですか、お兄さん。
She stares at me wide-eyed. I'm, a boy, so I wouldn't know. For some reason I can't enunciate myself without a few pauses slipping through.
なるほど。仲良しの証なのですね。そういうことならわかりました。触らせていただきます。
She squishes them.
いやーん。
She lets out a suggestive moan. Tsukasa turns her head
も
quickly.
のすごい柔らかいのです。
She uses both hands to fondle and play with them. Kyo stands there having her breasts rubbed. She looks over at me with a red face. Don't look at me like that. You're making this awkward. Well, is everyone ready to head home? I have to do some projects, so we don't want to stay much longer.
ラジャーお家に帰るまでが学校なの？
Sure, we'll all walk back merrily. I guess walking back merrily is better than walking back Shiren or Havness or something like that. Ha 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 ha. Yu-Gi-Oh joke. Did the fucking people that that were subjected to tier 0 tier elements just flee in fear already? We thus departed from the school. Along the way, we stopped by a store to buy some treats and decided to stop and eat them on the beach side before making the rest of the trip back home. The two of us sit on the breakwater, watching the rest of the group run and frolic about as the water ebbs and flows. Oh hey, they actually
アイス
made
お
it.
いしい。
So this is not going to be a one-time thing, okay. Kyo licks at the vanilla popsicle. Of fucking course it's gotta be vanilla. Which I bought for her after finally caving into her constant pestering. Cleanly eat it. Was it good? Glad you like it.
ペロペロ。
Hey, please don't make this sweet.
変なことって？
Exactly what I said. Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's nothing. Just a little tired. Spent the entire day being corrupted by the bizarre workings of her mind. And I would rather not dig my own grave even further than I already have. She lifts her head, shooting me a questioning gaze. You can't even tell she was doing it on purpose or not. You really are an odd little girl, Kyo, you know that?
そう？
I nod. When I'm with you, my mind becomes clouded in regard to what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. In terms of common sense, in terms of ethics, in terms of morals. Trying to fix a freakishly warped moral framework has become such an exhausting and futile task that I've all but given up on it. Well, that's what makes you cute.
可愛いって言われちゃった。
Yeah, you're a very cute girl, Kyo. Especially so when she's not talking. Oh, that is always such a yikes line. Like, yeah, you look beautiful, you know, if you shut your mouth for once.
嬉しい。
So she says, but with a neutral expression on her face, it hardly seems convincing.
お、
What is it?
当たりだ。
Not the winner's stick. If you get the reference, you get the reference. I tried. She raises the stick high into the air. On it reads in black letters, "Hooray, you're a winner. One free ice cream." I have a question. She smiles so genuinely at winning free popsicles, but not when I compliment her and call her cute. Gonna make your poor brother cry.
元気ないの？お兄ちゃん。
そうだね。
なら、これあげるから、元気出して。
And an empty popsicle wrapper isn't much of a gift.
じゃあ、こっちがいいの？
She now gives me the winning stick.
ペロペロして、関節中なの？
No thank you.
それじゃあ、やっぱりこっちなの。
She hands me the empty wrapper. Oh, what do I even do with it?
ファイト。
What'd you tell me? Throw it away? So pressing out about it. I heave a sigh. Hey, Kyo, can I ask you
う
something?
ん。何を？
Right, so. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Before moving on to my question. Why did you want to go to school?
どうして？
Yeah, why? You're a picture perfect shut-in that you're the picture perfect shut-in that every shut-in aspires to be like. Yet one day out of the blue, you randomly say you want to go to school. So, well, I just thought that steers out at sea, kicking her legs which hang from the breakwater. Already told her that she didn't have to answer. She didn't want to. But she goes on to say,
私はダメな子だから。
Damn mood. Because you're useless? Useless. Didn't know that she was, didn't know that she was related to Sai and Makoto. The use of that word catches me a bit off guard.
そう。落ちこぼれのダメダメな子。だからお兄ちゃんにも嫌われちゃった。
Oh, did you kill?
違うよ。
Probably her actual
お
brother.
兄ちゃんじゃない。お兄ちゃん。私のお兄ちゃんのこと。
Several possibilities spring to mind. However, it's clear as day which of them is the correct one. You're talking about your real brother.
そう。
Your brother. Kyo's elder brother. So you really do have an older sibling, and that wasn't just some grand illusion of your fantasy land.
そうだよ。お兄ちゃんは優しくて、頭も良くて、すごいの。
I see.
でも妹の私は、見ての通り、困ったちゃんな出来。
What do you mean?
人混みに放り込まれたら、吐いちゃうの。
I'm not sure if responding to that, the affirmative would be appropriate or not.
そして、やらなくちゃいけないことも、できなくちゃいけないことも、全部、満足にできない、不出来な子。だから、みんなみたいに普通に学校に通ってみたら、少しだけでも見えない何かが変わるかもって思ったの。
What things are you referring
わ
to?
からない。自分じゃわからない何かなの。そういったのが、いろいろ大丈夫になるかもって思った。
Anyways, all I can gather from this conversation is that we need to beat the shit out of her brother, probably. Most likely.
でも、ダメだった。みんなが私のために、たくさん頑張ってくれたけど、お友達だ
But
って、
Kyo muses, gazing up at
で
the
きたけど、
bright blue summer
や
sky.
っぱり、私は何もできそうにないの。
That's out the faintest of sighs. Wait, what was that? Her eyes, her breath almost seems to sparkle when she exhaled. It was sort of the optical effect caused by the sunlight.
やっぱり、学校に行ってみるだけじゃダメみたい。全部、そんな簡単なことじゃないよね。お兄ちゃん、こんなんじゃ、お兄ちゃんは私を迎えに来てくれないの。
He's coming to get you? She nods her head.
私、やっぱり引きこもってるのが一番なの。今日は疲れちゃった。もう、眠りたい。
She leans her head against my shoulder. Kyo. Begin to hear rhythmic breathing from her almost immediately. And I did a good job today. Put the smiling Kyo on my back and walked to the crossroads.
やっぱり私は何もできそうにないの。
Her soulful voice echoes again and again within my mind. Hey, Kyo. Even though it's dinner time, Kyo has yet to come out of her room, so I've come to check on her. Everything okay? You're not feeling sick or anything, are you? Seems to have shut herself in her closet. Try knocking. Well, no reply. What am I supposed to do now? I think of it. It was also hidden away in her closet the first time we met. Don't know what the deal is. She'll want to confine yourself in an even smaller space. Who knows, maybe she just likes dark, narrow places.
ハウスダストに鼻を噛むような子が？
Good point. That would be a little odd. And knock softly once more. Hello, Kyo. Are you really alright? Don't have a cold, do you? Did you overexert yourself yesterday? Well, you can eat your dinner whenever, but can you at least let me see your face? I want to know that you're alright. Maybe I'm being a bit pushy, but I have good reason to be worried about her. Ever since our group trip to school during summer vacation, she seemed to be acting somewhat spacey more so than usual. Also, I haven't seen her once since yesterday. All this causes me to worry. It's a little unceremonious, but maybe I should just open the door anyway. She might get upset with me for it, but right now, confirming her safety is my top priority. Sorry, Kyo, but I'm not gonna open the door. Slide the door open.
眩しい。
Oh, hey, Mare again. At least I assume that's Mare. Still. She blinks slowly. Oh, you're sleeping.
うん。
Okay, you weren't responding, so I was a bit worried. Thought you might have thought, you might be feeling ill or something.
うーん。
She shakes her head, her eyes still mostly shut to block off the light. She gives a little yawn like a kitten. You seem considerably sleepier than usual, Kyo.
うん。
She rubs at her eyes.
夢を見たの。
Oh, you were?
うん。
What are you dreaming about?
も
I see something on my
う
face.
怒らない？
About what?
うん。あのね、お兄ちゃんとお兄ちゃんが向かい合って頬を赤くして相手のパンツ
The
を
whole screen
ゆっ
went
く
fuzzy
り
wet.
電波ジャック。
Right?
バッチーノ。
Sticks out her little tongue and slight frowns creases her brow.
BL は好きじゃないの。お兄ちゃんの曲がりくねった愛情は全部可愛い妹を相手に発散されるためだけにあるものなのに。
What is that supposed to mean?
BL ってブラザーラブのことなの。
No, it's
兄
boys.
属性を
What
持っ
the
て
fuck?
生まれた男の子同士が深く激しく
I
愛し合う
didn't
ことな
realize
の。
that that's what the acronym stood for.
とにかく同性愛は良くないって思うの。
Why
だって
not?
それじゃ赤ちゃんが生まれないの。
Oh, she's got the breeding fetish. What was it? Shuan had said again. Like, fuck, I can't remember right now. Like, you don't have a breeding fetish. That's called like, fuck, what was it again? Shit, I have to check.
War. What is it?
Hopefully someone. I hope that there's a fucking timestamp for that, because, quite frankly, I 100% expect at least someone to timestamp the fucking moment. Apparently, no one fucking did.
Realization.
No. God, where is it? There we go. Hold on, let me just turn this up.
Breeding kink for me.
Okay, for the last time, you do not have a breeding kink. That is called being a woman. It is not a fetish. It came free with your genetics.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
愛し合っていいのはお兄ちゃんと妹だけなの。血のつながりが濃厚なほど交わされる愛情も深くなるの。生まれてくる赤ちゃんだってきっと可愛いの。
Oh, that is actually upsetting that the English fucking website doesn't have that name. But yeah, I think that Kyo needs to have a read over the Wikipedia page about Habsburg disease. I was planning on just opening up the fucking browser and showing the Wikipedia page, but the fucking Wikipedia page in English isn't about Habsburg disease or something. It's like prognosticism or whatever it fucking was, and I already don't remember. And then like a subsection of it just shows like examples from the Habsburger line. So the joke would not have landed as well. So fuck Wikipedia is what I'm trying to say. So like what you just said is infinitely more taboo than homosexual love.
そんなことないの。偉い人はみんな秘密でやってることなの。
Used to. This is, like I said, the times of the Habsburger is over. I really don't think they do. I heave a sigh.
でもね、歩夢ちゃんとお兄ちゃんだったら、そういうことがあってもいいって思うの。
That wouldn't be a that wouldn't be a same-sex relationship. 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 I'm still not convinced. Ayumu is not male. I am not convinced until we see proof. That's not happening in a million years. I'm getting a headache. Well, that's enough babbling for today. Are you awake now, Kyo?
もう朝。
No, still evening. Not that I didn't know what time of day you consider morning in the first place.
そう。
Her head still seems to be in the clouds, even though she is being rather talkative at the moment.
うち。
She sniffles.
お兄ちゃん。
She drops down and down.
鼻水が。
I know. Sigh inwardly, move closer and wipe it away with a tissue. She almost seems to look happy as I wipe her nose, and I can't for the life of me figure out why that would be. Are you hungry?
お腹
She pats her stomach with both hands and says,
減ったの。
Thought so. You haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
お兄ちゃん、お腹すいたよ。
Coming right up. Got some special tasty for you tonight. See, was to cook tonight for the first time in ages.
お兄ちゃんのお料理。
Oh, right. Are there any foods you dislike? I don't really know your preferences, so I apologize in advance if there are any vegetables in there that you don't like.
ないよ。
Well, guess we'll put durian in there.
お兄ちゃんの料理なら、私、何でも美味しく食べれるの。
Oh, well, thanks. She nods. The worst part about this shoulder hurting is that my arm also hurts a bit here because of the injection from yesterday. She stretches out both her hands towards me. What is supposed to mean?
抱っこ。
She wants fucking upseas. What?
抱っこして。お兄ちゃん。
Why?
だって、引きこもりは筋力が一般人よりも貧弱なの。
I don't see the connection.
足腰弱い私だから、押し入れくらいの段差でも、つまずいて怪我しちゃうかもしれないの。
I highly doubt that. You clearly had the strength to climb up in there in the first place, so I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to get yourself back out.
ここまで登るので、今日の分の体力全部使っちゃったの。
Are you serious?
だって昨日みんなとたくさん歩いたから全身ズキズキ筋肉痛なの。
Right.
動けないよ。動きたくないよ。お兄ちゃん。だから
She looks at me from under her
抱っ
eyelashes.
こして。
Hey. She abruptly turns the other direction. Kyo?
抱っこしてくれないとここから出ない。
Now she's sulking like a small child, it seems. What's the matter, Kyo?
何が？
Can't really put my finger on anything specific, but you're acting a little weird. Not to be fair, she's always been weird. She's the very definition of odd, but still her recent behavior isn't like her. Never took you for the kind of girl who'd be so demanding. Tilt my head to one side. Maybe that's not it.
どういうこと？
She sounds a bit mad. No, I was just wondering if something was on your mind, perhaps.
悩み。
Yeah, it might be off the mark, or just plain overthinking it. I hope I am, but if something's bothering you, I want you to tell me about it. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
うん。
Don't trust me?
うん。
Or is it one of those things brought on by puberty where you don't like your big brother anymore and think he's gross?
うん。
Gross. Only said in jest, but if that truly is what he thinks of me now, the shock might be so great that I lock myself in my room and become shut in myself. Well, that's fine. I understand if you don't think I'd be able to help much. We haven't exactly known each other for very long, after all. And I'm not a real brother either. Can be easy to forget at times, but you have a real brother out there, and he's the one you truly love. Huh. That was a bit strange. A real brother. As soon as the words left my mouth, I felt a tiny prickling pain in my chest. I understand it. What's this foreign feeling? Why does it bother me so much? Shake my head. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're gonna come eat dinner, right? Well, if she's troubled by something, I hope she will tell me about it in due time.
お夕飯食べる。
Great.
だけどもうちょっと待ってほしいの。しなくちゃいけないことがあるから。
Something in the game? She gives a slight shake of the head.
欲しいの。
Huh?
教えてほしいの。
Yeah? As soon as the words leave my mouth, regret washes over me. Really hope she isn't going to ask me to give her that hands-on lesson in health and physical education
う
again.
ん。これの書き方を教えて。
She then pulls out a sheet of stationery. What is this, a letter? Are you writing to somebody?
ううん。違うよ。
She shakes her head from side to side.
これはね、報告書なの。
A report.
そう。
She nods.
これになんて書こうか考えてたの。普段あんまり使わない部分の各々機能をフル回転で考えてたら眠っちゃって、気づけばいつの間にかこんな時間。悩みといえば悩みなの。
I see.
これを1ヶ月か2ヶ月かもしくは3ヶ月くらいに一度の割合でまとめて届けなくちゃいけないのが決まり。
Where are you sending these to?
私のお兄ちゃんに。
Big brother. That's seriously strange. It happened again. That pain in my chest. I think he refers to this brother of hers that isn't me. She always has a distant, forlorn look in her eyes like a princess in a tower gazing towards a far-off horizon. And seeing it always causes my heart to ache. Right.
どうかしたの？
That's nothing. Anyhow, the long and short of it is you're writing this report to send to your brother. Is that correct?
そうなの。ここでの生活を司祭にお伝えするのが私のお仕事。
I see. I have no way to fathom the circumstances surrounding our brother and these reports, but regardless, she has to write them, and that's all I need to
お
know.
兄ちゃん、書き方わかる？
I know. As long as it doesn't have to be perfect, I should be able to help you write up something. But why? If it's your duty to write them periodically, shouldn't you have written a number of these already? If so, there likely isn't much that I can teach
う
her.
初めてなの。
It is?
うん。 毎回毎回いついつまでに書かなくちゃいけないって決まりはあるけど、これまでは全部無視していたの。だ
Oh.
って報告できるようなこと何もなかったから。このゲームが面白かったって言っても、あのアニメが神だったって書いても、お兄ちゃん困るだけだと思うし。
And yet you say you love seeing me embarrassed. Never mind, continue like I never said nothing. Only wanted to voice that pity complaint. I don't know why exactly you need to write these reports, but if you're doing it now, does that mean you actually have something to write about that you didn't before?
うん。お友達ができたの。学校行ってみたの。結局何も変わらなかった私だけど、でも頑張ったことを伝えたら、もしかしたらお兄ちゃん褒めてくれるかもしれないの。
Well, I hope he's happy to hear from you.
うん。だから一緒に書いてくれる？上手に上手に心を込めて報告書書きたいの。
Sure, I should be able to help you out with some with this. However, well, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, part of me doesn't want to help you write some to send to your other brother.
何か言った？
No. Alright, let's get to it. You want to write about how you went to school, first of all, and also how you made a friend. I assume that's Scott you're talking about?
うん。
She holds out the paper and pen towards me. Huh?
報告書 Now.
Am I saying I have to do all the writing?
そう。
Somehow that one didn't hurt. Weird. Come on, you said that'd be helping you write it. It isn't helping if I'm doing all the work now, is it? I want to put my heart into it. Those were very
だっ
words.
て全身漏れなく筋肉痛なの。
I can tell it's an act. Fingers tremble as she goes on to plead with me.
指先痛いの。シャーペン重いの。眠りすぎてお目目がしょぼしょぼしちゃってるの。
I don't think that has anything to do with your supposed muscle pain. Alright, fine, I'll write it. At least write your name, though.
お名前。
Go on, pick up the pen. I know it's heavy, but just bear with it.
どうしても？
Yes. I shouldn't be doing absolutely everything for you.
わかった。
She finally gives up and begrudgingly picks up the pen. Oh,
何？
so I just kind of assumed that your handwriting was poor, and that might be why you find hard writing to be a pain in the neck, but your characters are nice and round.
褒められた。
I want to force you to write the whole thing, but will you at least help me write half?
お兄ちゃん褒め上手なの。
It was a genuine compliment. I didn't say it to get you to write.
でもわかった。私頑張るの。褒められたらぐんぐんぐんぐん伸びる子だから。
Even though it took a long, long time, Kyo finally managed to complete the report sent to her brother within the closet in her room.
できた
She triumphantly holds the finished report above her head, high in the air. The energy she's exuding almost makes me feel as though some victory music is going to play at any
ー。
moment.
これでお兄ちゃんがいい子してくれるの。
I want to reach out and rub her head, but part of me thinks I shouldn't. I'm scared that she'll brush me off and say she was talking about her real brother.
うん。
The dolphin she was displaying mere moments ago is gone for some reason. She hangs her head in dejection, still holding the report in both hands. What's the matter, Kyo?
うん。お兄ちゃん褒めてくれるよね。 私いっぱいいっぱい頑張ったの。他の人たちから見たら全部普通のことで、できて当たり前のことかもしれないけど、私頑張ったの。だからお兄ちゃんたくさんたくさん褒めてくれるよね。
Yeah, of course you will. Put my hand atop her head. I have no idea what kind of person your big brother is, but I continue. He said he's a really kind and amazing person, right? So I'm sure he'll realize how hard you worked. Don't worry, he'll definitely praise you. He'll rub your head and tell you you're a good girl.
うん、
Rub her head and her expression
あり
softened.
がとう。お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃん
Oh, sorry, I was just wondering if you could maybe stop calling me Oni-chan now.
どうして
Well, in large part because it's just plain embarrassing and always has been. But also gets kind of confusing too. Sometimes I just find it hard to discern whether you're referring to your real brother or talking to me. Guess you don't want to. Yeah, I understand. Don't call me Oni-chan, I've pleaded with her on several occasions. These were around when we first
じゃ
met.
あ、なんて呼べばいいのお兄ちゃんじゃないお兄ちゃんのことは、なんて呼べばいいのわかった。
Huh?
ピーとかがいいと思うの。
No. No, don't you dare. Cover my face in my hands. You need to wash your mouth, Kyo. You shouldn't be saying words that are so naughty they need to be censored via bleeping sounds.
へえ。
He looks at me with a vacant expression. Well, whatever. Just call me something other than Oni-chan.
それじゃ
However, keep it within reason. Nothing strange or inappropriate.
あ、うん。わかった。
She nods.
考えておきます。
Thank you. Alright, I still have a number of questions. Maybe now you're even going to get to your brother, but for now...
とりあえず、何
Sorry, for now let's just eat. Aren't you hungry?
うん。
She nods and flashes me a faint smile.
どうしよう。
1 week has passed since Kyo sent her finished report to her older
お
brother.
兄ちゃんからお返事来ないの。
She's visibly upset, though her facial expression is still just as void of emotion as always. Even so, it's clear as day how dispirited she's feeling.
お兄ちゃん、私のことを忘れちゃったのかな。もう何年も会ってないから。
Quite frankly, if he has, I doubt your description of him being kind and amazing and smart, you know? Don't say that, Kyo. You know he hasn't forgotten about you. There's probably just some reason or another that's preventing him from responding immediately.
理由って何なの
Well, I ponder. What if it hasn't even made it to him yet? On that note, I recall reading about this in Shigura's letter detailing important information about the dorm and its inhabitants. He sent the written reports to her brother. Kyo needs to use the cabinet in the manager's office, specifically drawer number 15. If she places her written reports in there, they will automatically be transported to the right world. I'm not exactly familiar with the intricacies of the cabinet, and I don't know what mechanism allows it to deliver a letter to a designated location. But there's a possibility that it takes longer than normal for items to reach the world that your brother lives in.
どれくらいかかるの
Huh? You're asking me?
うん。向こうへ届くのに時間がかかるなら、お返事がここに届くのも時間がかかる
That's a good question. Someone would regret making such a rash assessment now. If only Shigure were here, he'd be able to ask him. However, he's yet to come back. Ultimately, we still have no clue where he's gone and for what purpose.
本当はね、私、本当は分かってるの。
What do you know?
今さらお兄ちゃんからお返事もらおうなんて、虫がいい話だって。
Don't say something so depressing, Kyo.
だって、お兄ちゃんとさよならしてここにやってきてからもうずいぶん経つの。約束だったんだよ。頑張ったことをお手紙に報告書にまとめてお兄ちゃんに渡すのが私たちのお約束。でも 何も頑張れなかった私だから、お兄ちゃんに嫌われたくなくて、何も報告しないまま、何もできないまま、今日までずっと引きこもり。それなのに、今さら返事をもらおうなんて。でもね、お兄ちゃん、やっとお兄ちゃんに報告できることが見つかったんだよ。私もこの世界とのつながりを、接点を、そのきっかけくらいは持つことができたと思ったのに。
Sure. It matters because speaking of something that seems a bit complicated.
私、お兄ちゃんに褒められたい。だからもっと、もっともっと、たくさん、たくさん、頑張らないと、このままじゃ、お兄ちゃんの妹だっていうつながりも、なくなっちゃうよ。
Why? I'm thinking to myself. Tangible connection to this world. Using the ties she has to her brother. Having the slightest idea what she's talking about. Why is she worrying herself endlessly over a mere belated reply?
お兄ちゃん、私、頑張る。お兄ちゃんが迎えに来てくれるまで、私、ちゃんとできるように、頑張るよ。
What are you talking about, Kyou? You're already working hard enough. You managed to come out of your room all by yourself. You went to school and you even made a friend on top of that, all in a little over a week. Don't downplay what you've already accomplished. In my opinion, that's more than praiseworthy enough. He shakes his head side to side.
頑張ってない。
Kyou,
私、まだまだ全然、頑張ってないよ。
what makes you say that?
学校へ行って、お友達を作る。こんなの、みんな、私と同じくらいの年の子はみんな、普通にできてることだよ。普通のことは、褒められるようなことじゃないの。
Are you sure?
そうなの。
She hangs her head, a sorrowful expression on her face.
私、そんなことよりも、本当はもっともっとできなくちゃいけないことがあるのに。
Can I ask you something?
うん。どうぞ。
What does it mean to you to work hard?
え？
Is it all meaningless if no one praises you for your efforts? Does there have to be someone to tell you that you did a good job? That doesn't make sense to me. Everyone is different. We're each born with a unique set of traits and skills. Just because one person or a group of people can do some with ease doesn't mean that everyone can at all. Is there really some sort of base standard out there that every single individual has to meet? Some mean level of expectation, and everyone who falls short of it is unequivocally deemed a failure?
わからないよ。でも、きっとこの世界は、そういうものなの。
Well, you may be right about that, I won't deny it. But Kyou, I for one think that you've done a very good job. Don't use everyone else to measure your own progress. Everyone faces different obstacles, and you're making great strides towards overcoming yours.
でも、私は、嫌なものや苦手なものから逃げてばかりで、他の誰かが普通にできることに、挑戦もしようとしないで、きっと、私は、頑張っても何もできないんだって、最初から逃げてばかりで。
Honest God, I just want the MC to tell that, you know, for now, focus on being better than you were yesterday. Like, that's how improvement starts. You don't try to, like, base yourself off of some fucking far out of reach goal yet, for now. Just try to be better than the day before.
そんな私だから、お兄ちゃんだって呆れちゃって、お返事くれないんだよ。
In that case, why don't you just forget about that heartless brother of yours entirely and move on?
何言ってるの？
Look, I know that you love him dearly, and I know that he's someone very precious to you. I fully realize that you'll probably take offense to me suggesting that you forget about him. But the thing is, why allow yourself to love someone so much only for it to bring you nothing but suffering and anguish? If one side loves while the other hates, then eventually your own feelings will become a muddled mess of love and hate. You shouldn't allow someone to take up such a large part of your heart, even if it does, if all it does is create pain. Just doesn't make sense. But even despite all I've said, you still need a brother in your life, then I'll be your brother instead of him.
え、お兄ちゃんの代わり？
Yeah. I highly doubt I'll be able to hold much of a candle to this amazing brother you love so dearly. But there's one thing I can do that he can't, Kyo. Be there for you when you need him. Whenever you try really, really hard and want someone to praise you for what you've done, I'll tell you did a good job, tell you're a good girl, whatever you want. If some obstacle comes up that's too great for you to overcome, but you still want to try regardless, you can eventually end up failing.
頑張れないときはどうするの？
Take your hand and we'll run far, far away from it.
何それ？
Remember, Kyo, I'm a liberator. It's my job to help people escape. That's my specialty.
そういえばそうだった
Facial
の。
muscles suddenly
お
relax.
兄ちゃんは逃がし屋さんなの。
Yep, I nod. Anyway, if there's anything in particular you'd like your brother to do for you, well, I can do it for you instead. Would that be good enough for you, Kyo? No, I'm nothing compared to them, I
う
understand.
ん、
She softly touches my hand with her fingers.
そんなこと
With your
ないよ。
fingies.
お兄ちゃんの気持ち嬉しいの。
She flashes me a faint, warm smile, but soon falls silent and tilts her head to the side pensively.
うん、
Kyo?
うん。ほんとだ。お兄ちゃんが2人だとどちらも呼びにくいの。
She smiles somewhat bashfully. Yeah, it really is. Place my hand on her cheek and rub it softly. Your brother has a bit of a request for you, Kyo. Can I say it?
うん？
You go on to bed.
え？
You know, I've been waiting for this reply this whole time, and you haven't gotten much rest because
う
of it.
ん。
Why don't you just stop worrying about it for now and go to bed? Depriving yourself of sleep isn't healthy for you. I'll be there for you, even if your brother never ultimately replies to you. Even if you don't try hard every single day, I'll always be there for you, Kyo. So please go on to sleep and get yourself a good night's rest. Don't want you to agonize over this any longer.
わかった。
She nods.
でもね、私からもお願いがあるの。
Sure, what is
あ
it?
のね、お兄ちゃんはそばにいてくれるんだよね。
Right.
それなら、私が眠るまで、ここにいてほしいの。うんうん。私が眠って起きるまで、ここにいて。
How long?
わがままだってわかってる。でもね、明日の朝だけでいいの。起きてすぐに、お兄ちゃんの顔が見たいの。目が覚めたら一人でいるのは
Oops.
寂しいから。
What are you talking about, Kyo? That's the norm. Anyways.
お兄ちゃんがそばにいてくれるって思ったら、いつもより安心して眠れるの。
Alright. I'll stay here until you wake up.
うん。ありがとう。
She rubs her drooping eyelids, then says,
それとも、一緒のお布団で寝るの？
no thank you. I'll have to pass on that.
そう、
She purses her lips, seeming a wee bit disappointed.
それなら、私が寝てる間、そこにあるエッチなゲームなら、何でもしていいから。
Sorry, but I don't think I'll be playing any of those. Don't you have any other games I can play? What was that fighting game we played a bunch together? I
ダ
know.
メ。
Huh?
エッチなゲームしかしちゃダメなの。
Why? Put on an awkward smile.
それでね、ムラムラしてきたら、 私のおっぱい触っていいの。眠ってるから何されても気づかないから。
Oh, hush already, just go on to sleep.
うん。
The covers rustle as she slides into her bed.
お兄ちゃん。
Need something?
うん。あのね。
Yeah?
大好き。
Huh?
お兄ちゃん。大好き。
Sheer power and impact of those 4 words is far, far greater than I could have ever imagined. My body is trembling. Kyou, could you possibly say that one more time, pretty please? However, upon looking over at her, I see that she's already sound asleep. Goodness gracious. You're one handful of a little sister, you know that? As I look at her face while she sleeps, I begin to think. Running away is bad, she said. There's nothing bad about that, Kyou. If something brings you pain, it's okay to run away from it. The prey can never stand up against the predator, even with the most unbridled bravery. Some things simply cannot be done. If you find yourself faced with a hopeless situation, it's okay to run away. That in and of itself is a form of solving the problem. If doing so allows you to find happiness and continue living on, then I truly believe that running away with conviction, with all your energy and all your being, is a perfectly legitimate option that no one can criticize you for choosing. Also, Oni-chan, I want to learn more about Kyou. I want to know why she's so oddly fixated on her older brother. Why she beat herself up so much over her own failures? I don't know, but no, my not knowing is precisely the reason why I want to set your heart free. Doing so is my duty, what I owe to her, that I want to believe. Shiku, may I?
そうだな。
You're about to be free, motherfuckers.
賛成はしかねるが、まあいいだろう。それがユーマの選んだことだというのなら、私は何も言わないよ。
Thank you. Forgive me, Kyou. In order to set your heart free, I want you to lighten the burden you carry even by just the tiniest bit. I need you to let me take a peek inside your mind. Place my hand on her forehead and then take a deep, deep breath. Kinku's magic is cast. Through this, I'll hopefully be able to lighten the burden weighing on her heart, even if only ever so slightly. I'll be completely honest, I don't no idea how long this flashback is gonna be, but either way I'm gonna end it here. If for some reason tomorrow I keep playing this and it just has like 10 minutes, well, I'm just going to start the next route on the same day anyways. Either way, I am in pain. And I want to get back to Baldur's Gate 3. Bye-bye.